I hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful week. And even if not, that's okay too, little bunny. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. What a crazy world, what a crazy life, little bunny. That's why sometimes it's nice to just curl up right here. Let's make the world be small. Let's let our world... Oh, you hear that sound? My computer's making sounds because I'm working on something for you, little bunny. I'm always scheming and doing stuff for you. We will do that later, though. Computer, you wait. Listen up, computer. I have someone more important that I'm hanging out with, and they are my little bunny. So how are you, little bunny? Little world right here. Curl up, let our world be small. And just enjoy you and me. Simple as that. Just you and just me, little bunny. Simple as that. How marvelous, little bunny. How marvelous you and I are. Isn't it so nice? You and me together, little bunny. What could be better than this? Let's see. I guess I may as well tell you what my scheming thing is. I'm fixing something. I made a mistake. So on lindy.garden/list, currently the number 2 item there underneath the locked section of the garden, which is the Patreon, is a link to Page Turn, little bunny. That is the garden adjacent startup. It's a storytelling place where you can tell stories, little bunny, or you can read stories that your fellow bunnies, or anyone, largely speaking, it's going to be much larger than the garden. I would love for you to join the Page Turn Discord. Totally free, totally anyone can do it. It is lindy.garden/list. I'm making it so that the second one, little bunny, that goes to Page Turn, you should be able to find the Discord there. And we're going to do a hangout. We're going to hang out in voice chat. Maybe it might have already happened by the time you listen to this, but it'll be Saturday. I can't wait to tell you about me being back in New York City, little bunny. You get it. There's a hangout. Go join the Discord. We'll have more if you miss it. It's okay. But we're going to hang out and we're going to make stories because the tool is ready. The website is ready for the first phase of storytelling. It's going to be great. I can't wait to tell you, little bunny, about how I am back in New York after 3 weeks of visiting family, which is marvelous in its own way. But the families are not in New York City that I was visiting. They were in places where, guess what, little bunny? Guess what you do all day? You sit at home. And it's marvelous if you love to sit at home, little bunny. But I have never felt more of an appreciation for being in New York City, where you really do just bounce all over the place, little bunny. This is not a sit at your home location on the earth. And I love that. I love that. And it made me think of the theme for this episode, little bunny. It's a tricky theme that I want to talk with you about, but it's an important one. It's an important one. And I think it will bring you some peace and some happiness. Little bunny, the past 3 weeks where you just sit all day, you just gather and you just sit in a chair and just talk and sit in the chair and talk. And it's marvelous because you're with the family, but you're not living in your body. This is a really tricky topic, but it's so important, little bunny. I didn't get any exercise, any body movement, really of any kind, the past 3 weeks. Got a little bit of hiking in, which was nice, but it was, like a 2,000 step hike or something. Not much. And so when I I started to go a little crazy, to be honest, little bunny. I can feel it in my body when I haven't been moving my body, when I haven't been getting exercise. There's just like a tension or a restlessness that collects. And it does add up, little bunny. When I got back here today, I really did not want to go to my workout class. How spoiled am I to get to do a workout class? How truly spoiled I am. How grateful I am for it. Yet at the same time, did not want to go. I managed to get myself there. And having not really lived in my body, having not moved my body for 3 weeks, I was so creaky, little bunny. I was creaky, and I did really, really low weights the whole time. And I did all the adjustments that you can make to make it easier. And I just felt, wow, I need to be moving. And little bunny, I think it's just so important to just move. Forget about having some ideal version of a body, like whatever, okay? Whatever about that. Live in your body, little bunny. Find ways to move. Dance, little bunny. What a shame not to dance. One of my greatest discoveries in my life was discovering partner dance. And it was truly a depression curing discovery for me, activity. When I had my year of deep depression, truly rock bottom, I went to one support group session, and I felt so miserable during it. And bless these people, it's not their fault, but it was like the support group was all about enduring life. We get together and we support ourselves as we try to endure life. And then I went swing dancing, little bunny. And when you go swing dancing, you just kind of enter this state of pure joy. It's bubbly movement and joy, and you're bouncing around, and nothing matters. Nothing matters but the music and your partner. You're connecting with the partner, and it's low stakes because you dance for one song, little bunny. If you're worried that you're going to be a bad dancer, someone just dances with you for one song, and then it's fine. And you'll get better. And honestly, little bunny, I love dancing with beginners. It's a ton of fun. For me as a leader of the dance, I do both, but I'm much better at leading than following, as you might guess. I love dancing with beginners because there's no pressure on my end. It's one of the most low pressure dances that I can ever have. That's a great gift to give to someone. So if you're going as a beginner to a swing dance, or you want to do salsa dance or bachata or whatever you want to choose, fusion, contra is popular if you're into the super type of people that do contra. It's just pure energy, little bunny. And being a beginner can be a gift. You can be gifting someone a marvelous dance because you are a beginner. That's all I want to say. I also want to make sure I'm putting good fuel in my body, little bunny. You can put whatever you want into your body, little bunny. Permission granted with the daddy stamp of approval. I personally right now have been in a bad habit of putting not the highest quality ingredients in my body. So I'm gonna be focusing on that. I've got some carrots and hummus. And got some Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is a miracle food for me, little bunny. If you don't eat meat, it's an excellent source of protein. So I'm working on that. And you know what, little bunny? Be kind to yourself. If you stress over your body, if you stress over what you put in your body, please, just be kind to yourself. It's okay. It's okay. It's really okay. It's okay. I think of our body as our home. And it's an incredible machine, little bunny. So important to be grateful for our bodies. When you get sick, little bunny, your body heals you. Isn't that incredible? When you get a scrape, the body sews itself back up. The analogy to a home, though, I want you to imagine this. Imagine you're in two minds, okay? Points of view. Let's say you live in a home where there's like there's a doorknob here and there that doesn't quite work right, and there's some scratches on the wall that I guess you could paint over, but even that wouldn't fix it. Or like there's an appliance that has these quirks, and maybe a window that has a smudge on it that won't come off, or maybe there's some bugs that they just always find a way even though you try and kick them back. If you have a home like this, little bunny, there's two ways to approach it. One is to get pissed off every time that doorknob doesn't work the right way. Get pissed off every time you see one of those bugs that you keep trying to get rid of. You get pissed off when the window doesn't look like what it could look like, and the appliance isn't as good as it could be, and all these different ways that we can be so dissatisfied with our home. That's one mindset to take to your home, and you will never be happy with your home. The other point of view, little bunny, in your home is you can find the charm, little bunny. Okay, it's a doorknob that is quirky. That's nice in its own way, isn't it? There's the bugs that keep getting in. Well, yeah. Be kind to them, I suppose, in between trying to get rid of them. Your appliance doesn't work right. Does that really matter? It's okay if the knob has this weird quirk where you have to twist it this way or that, or maybe you have to unplug this to plug that in. It's okay, right? Imagine taking that point of view of, it's okay, I want to love my home. Imagine extending that love to your own body, little bunny. Your body is a home. It is your home. It's more of a home than any home you've ever had, little bunny. And I really, 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 really suggest, and something I do with myself, is to just love your home. It doesn't have to be the home that's on the cover of Architectural Digest. It doesn't have to be the home that's on the celebrity gossip magazine where they show off this extraordinary home. You know what? Let your home be what your home is. Let whatever marks on your body, it's okay. You got those marks. I'll tell you about a mark on my body, little bunny. So I have a scar that was totally avoidable and not my fault, and I could be super bitter over it, and maybe I still am to some degree, but I choose to love my body. I am susceptible to skin cancer, little bunny. And so at the dermatologist one time, there's something that she says, we need to take a look at this. This might be melanoma. And it wasn't melanoma, little bunny, so I'm totally fine. But we had to take a little biopsy. They sent it to the lab and they said, you know what, we should cut this thing out. So I go to the surgeon and he takes out it's on my abs. It's kind of to the left of my belly button. And he cuts out the thing, stitches it up. He's like, all right, you're good to go. And little bunny. He's like, yeah, you just have a little scar there. You know what, little bunny? The stitches during the healing process popped in several places. And so I have a very unusual scar that looks like a botched surgery, as crazy as that sounds. There's a lot of scar tissue there. And I could take the point of view, little bunny. I could be so pissed off that my body is not the ideal. I could be pissed off that this was totally avoidable if I just had a better surgeon, if he had just used different stitches. If I had realized what was going on, I didn't realize until it was too late. I was like, wait, I think these popped off way too early. It was some kind of stitches that are supposed to disintegrate on their own, but yeah, it was a mess. You know, maybe you've got some marks, little bunny, that you see them in the mirror and you just think about them, you know. You see a mark in the mirror and you just think about it. It's okay, little bunny. Let that be the doorknob. Let that be the scrape on the wall that it's like, okay. It's my home. It's my home. My home has a little scrape on it. Great. My home is not the home that the celebrity has. Great. My home is not on the front page of Architectural Digest. Fine. It's okay. It really is okay. The stakes are not as high as sometimes we make them seem to be. And if you compare yourself, I'll tell you another story about this exercise class. So this is me earlier today. Been not living in my body for 3 weeks and then suddenly doing what is supposed to be a hard workout class, which I'm faking my way through hardcore, little bunny, faking my way through it. Feeling like mixing in all these stretches in there instead of doing some of the exercises when my back is like, whoa, you watch it, daddy. So at the very end of this workout class, there's a bench press section. And for most of the class, you're just by yourself. You're just doing your own thing. But we have to double up for the bench press, right? And so naturally, the guy that I'm paired up with is like super muscular, super buff, right? And there's this natural competition, unavoidable, little bunny, unavoidable. How much do you bench? You know that phrase? And so it alternates, like he'll go, I'll go, he'll go, I'll go. And little bunny, if you feel yourself comparing your numbers to other people, your body numbers to other people, whatever numbers those are, just imagine me, little bunny. I'm like taking off this guy's heavy weights and putting on my lighter weights, you know, and then doing a bench press that's got a lower number than his, you know. And then I finish and we gotta put his heavy things on there and then watch him do with less effort a higher number than I was doing. You know, it's okay. It's okay. We all go through it. We all go through it. There's so many numbers related to our bodies that we can compare. And let's just let go of that, little bunny. It's natural to feel it. Don't feel angry at yourself for feeling yourself, comparing yourself to others. That's automatic. That's automatic. But if I can bless you with a little bit of permission, a little bit of daddy's suggestion, to just see if we can make it matter a little bit less. It'll help. It'll help. And you're doing great. You're doing great, little bunny. You are doing just fine. I promise. You could worry about the number of age. I have a friend who's going through, I guess I can say a little bit. I don't want to betray her privacy, but she had to have a surgery to prevent cancer that is making her go into menopause early. And so she's very, very sad about this. And this is a friend of mine she's very age conscious. I've never met someone who, it's like every time we hang out, she'll bring up her age in relation to other people. And I wish I could bless her with just a gift of like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's just numbers we're comparing with each other. And if you find yourself comparing yourself with younger people, little bunny, well, they're going to get to your age, okay? They're on their way, and they're going to feel the same way. They're going to compare themselves to people who are younger. And those people will get older and get to that same age, and they'll compare people to the younger. It's okay. This is just the game. This is just the game, little bunny. It's okay if it's not perfect. It's okay if it's messy. Just be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Got it, little bunny. Do your best. Do your best for whatever is for your happiness, little bunny. That's all I care about. I want you to be happy. And go dancing. I want you to be happy and go dancing. Just go live in your body. And if you're unable, little bunny, because some of your fellow bunnies, little bunny, certainly are paraplegic and can't go out, and they say, Daddy, I literally have to sit around all day. I say, little bunny, well, send some energy to your fellow bunnies who are struggling right now. Send some energy. This is speaking briefly to my paraplegic bunnies who can't dance. I want you to envision your fellow bunnies who can dance, who maybe are self-conscious that they don't have the right body for this, or they don't have the right energy for that, or they feel they can't overcome the social anxiety of getting to a dance. My beautiful paraplegic bunny and bunnies, send some courage to the bunny right now who could go dancing, and is making excuses, unforgivable excuses, little bunny, for not going dancing, for not going partner dancing. Please send those bunnies some energy, some effort. Give them the gift of saying, hey, for my sake, go dance. My daddy Lindy wants me to dance, but I can't. So I dedicate to you. You follow the magic here? You follow what I'm trying to say? It's a bit complex. In honor of the bunnies who cannot dance. And even if it's not paraplegic, maybe you have some other, health condition where I'm talking about living in your body, and you may say, Daddy, my body is really, really hard to live in. I know, little bunny. I know it's tough. It's tough. Best thing you can do, little bunny, if you really, really can't live in your body, if you really, really have to be sedentary, send some courage to your fellow bunnies who can, but who aren't. Give them the courage to go dancing. And you can find dancing, swing dancing, salsa dancing, doesn't matter. Partner dancing of any variety. Contra dancing. You can find it, little bunny. You can find there's all types of dancing. I don't even know what they're called. Country dancing, two-step. I don't know. I don't know if it's still popular. Those country dance bars where you kind of go and do a line dance. Go learn those dance moves, little bunny. Go do it. Go do it. Go do it. You have no excuses. So, thank you, little bunny, for letting me do my best to talk on that subject. It's a super tricky one, right? We're so predisposed to hate, to readily hate so many things about our body. And it's a tough subject. But it's important for me to find all the ways that I can help you. And I'll do my best. I'll do my best to help you, little bunny. I'm never going to nail it every time. But I'll do my best. And you'll forgive me. I may say things from time to time that rub you the wrong way or makes you feel negative in some way. It's not intentional. It's all me doing my best to help you. I encourage you to be forgiving and understanding for me if I try and help you and I say something that offends you or lands weird. Doing my best to love you, little bunny. Doing my best to love you, and I am damn good at it. That's right. That's right, little bunny. Maybe I'm not perfect at loving you, but I'm damn near the best, okay? Damn near the best. And I'm always, always here, little bunny. You will never lose me. And you can always tell me if something doesn't sit right, and you feel you want to get it off your chest. If I say something that doesn't sit right with you, you can anonymously, slow down, Daddy. You can anonymously tell me anything at lindy.garden/whisper. There's a box, you hit send, it comes to me, and I have no idea. It just, the text appears to me and I don't know who it's from. So you can always tell me that. You can get things off my chest, and you can help me improve also. Right? There are some topics that I tend to avoid because I don't want to do a bad job with it. There's ways that I think I can help you, but I don't know if I'm skilled enough yet. But maybe we'll get there. I think I'm off the clock now. I am going to take a sip of this water. This is the beverage. It was ice water. Now it is just water. Let's see how cold it is. Wow, it's quite good. It's quite good. I'm drinking this. It's a cup that has my name on it. My non-Lindy name. And it was my dad's favorite cup. Isn't that interesting? My dad's favorite cup was a cup with my name on it. Maybe I should get a cup. Maybe I should make some merch for me. I'm going to make a merch store for stuff that I want. I'm going to make bunny-themed merch. Maybe I'll get a bunny cup. Just the same way that my dad's favorite cup was one with my name on it. I'll have a cup that says a little bunny on it. Yeah, you can have a daddy hoodie and a daddy sticker and whatnot. I'll have a bunny hoodie and a bunny mug, whatever. I like that. I like that. What else, little bunny? Yeah. Hopefully I have my Lindy.garden/list fixed, but the link in there, it'll be a link for page turn. It should take you to, you should be able to find your way to the Discord. I would love for you to join the page turn Discord, little bunny. Page turn Discord. We're going to be doing some regular hangouts, I think, where we're going to get together and we're going to make stories, and I'm going to be there to make sure you learn how to use the tool. And page turn isn't totally garden, it's garden adjacent, but I think if you want to spend some time with me and hang out and make some cool stories, I'll be there. And what else? I took a week off of locked audios this week. I take a week off of locked audios every now and then. I was just finishing up travel and getting back in the swing of things. And so I afforded myself a week off. Thank you, little bunny. Thank you for understanding. What else? Having fun playing some video games. I did trivia. Oh, little bunny. I went to the Brooklyn Brewery, which I'd never been to before. I'm trying to do more stuff in New York, you know. I think I'm feeling an appreciation for where I live after traveling. It's a really special place. I have an analogy that I came up with that my mom loves, and I'll teach it to you. Some cities are lakes, and other cities are rivers. And New York is a river. The other cities that I was in were lakes or ponds. Does that make sense? There's this energy that it's not just about how many people are in the city, but it's how much does the city move? How much does the city churn? Is there a heartbeat to the city day in and day out? Or Or do people just stay in their houses? Drive to the grocery store, drive through a fast food drive-through or something. I love walking. You get out and you walk. Well, little bunny, I love you very, very much. I don't have that much more to say right now. I hope I did a good job with this episode. And if I didn't, I'll try again some other time. I love you very, very much, little bunny. I am going to write you a poem. I think I'd better do it now. There's very loud construction next door. Very, very loud construction next door. So, I'll write it tomorrow morning. You're going to hear some beautiful sounds of construction. Speaking of building homes, you will hear your poem in just a moment. I'm going to get to bed. Good night, little bunny. Good morning, little bunny. I have a great poem for you. It doesn't rhyme, but it says everything that I think is worth. Okay. Oh, God. I think it has everything that is. Oh my God. All these wires all over the place. Everything that is worth saying. It goes like this. Also here, can you hear the construction? It goes along with the poem. It goes like this. A brand new home next door has been built. It's elegant. It's beautiful. It's younger than mine. I'm sure it will be featured on the cover of Luxury Home magazine. When people walk down my street, my neighboring home attracts their eyes. I feel overlooked, overshadowed. Its walls are brighter, floors taller. Inside, I expect that its handles turn perfectly, its walls unscratched by years of accidental scrapes. I doubt it leaks like mine, or is susceptible to bugs. It fetches a higher price, commands a greater lust. Perhaps if that home weren't next door, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't notice the ways that my house isn't all that. Perhaps I wouldn't feel so much less than before. Perhaps I wouldn't compare, wouldn't compete, wouldn't find fault in myself. Perhaps I wouldn't degrade my love for the home that I have. If I'm being objective and honest, my home has all that I need. My home is great. My home is incredible. My home is beautiful and different than my neighbor. My home keeps me warm and keeps me cool and shields me from the onslaught of rain, snow, and hail. My home has the memories of friends I've let inside. My home gives me safety, a sturdy door behind which I can fall asleep. Perhaps if I can remember that my home is my home, I can cherish it and not want for anything more. And if we had to title that to make the metaphor more clear, we would title it, My Body is My Home. Have a great, great week, little bunny. I love you, I love you, I love you.